These are things I've learned from reading the Chief TEG Examiner's report from last year. And I would definitely recommend, if you are taking the oral exam, sitting the oral exam next week or in the coming months, I definitely would recommend that you give this a read. So do leave a card it, fáilte go raibh. So hello everyone, welcome back. So if you are sitting the TEG oral exam, B1 oral exam next week, as I said, in the coming months, this thuairisc, this report has a lot of insight into the exam itself, and also some very common mistakes that applicants will make within the exam. So something to learn from, and just kind of maybe mistakes that you want to avoid when you are preparing for this exam. Tá an thuairisc ar fáil ar Chiamh TEG. So this report is available on TEG website. It's available every year. A new report is released each year. Agus tá sé an simul is very interesting, and a lot of these kind of common errors are errors that I've heard myself over the years from being like an oral examiner. The first kind of point I want to make is showing that you've got a command or a grip of your verb tenses. That's going to be very, very important. So knowing when you're using the I'm sure chatse versus I'm sure láithreach, I'm sure áisteanach, agus mar sin de, and so forth. Very, very importantly, if you want to achieve that seasca cuaig, if you want to achieve that 65%, many of you who are thinking of going and applying for the PME, you need to be achieving that 65%. You need to show that you've got a good grasp and a good understanding, tuiscint wa ar na hamstrí, a good understanding of the actual verb tenses. So if you're kind of mixing up verb tenses, that's something I definitely would sit down with, make a list, make a list of the common verbs that you're using. There are many verbs in Irish, but there's probably only going to be a handful that you will use within the exam anyway. And going forward, agus tú lars na gaige, when you are speaking Irish, there are a certain kind of number of verbs that you would be using. So I definitely recommend having a look over those, and probably a lot of them you're going to be using actually fall into the kind of the irregular verb category. Verbs like to go, to see, to hear, to eat, all of those you might be using within the context of the exam. Another thing that is mentioned in the report also is people kind of using English or throwing in English words in there. That is something that I definitely would avoid, and you can improve on your vocabulary, agus your stórfocal, by looking at some of the actual teaching material that is available arís ar Chiamh TEG on the TEG website. There are many like worksheets and different things. You can also check out snas.ie as well. That has many kind of worksheets and things available that you can improve on your vocabulary, and it is all kind of within the context of the TEG topics. So I definitely would recommend that you look at that. Another thing I also mentioned is structuur aberti, or like structure of sentences. So kind of some of the common maybe mistakes that people make are things like I enjoy something, so that on brihirshin tahan, to enjoy something, like I enjoy music mar hampla, tathnian ceol lum, or many common mistakes, people will say something like tathnia me ceol or ruddy mar sin. So you kind of have to look at some of those sort of little structures, and I would definitely practice those ones. Another kind of structure thing and an error that people will make is the use of an tanan brítre, the verbal noun. So where we see something like just caithimé, I have to, caithimé obair a críochnú, I have to finish work. Caithimé obair a críochnú. So we hear that críochnú ag an deireadh at the end, where the shevu or the lenition, the H is added to the antanabri for the verbal noun, and sometimes that can get missed out with people. Or something like bhí mé ag ire airgid a sábháil, I was trying to save money. Bhí mé ag ire airgid a hábháil. So those little mistakes that people are making, but they do they do make a difference again in terms of if you are thinking you want to edge closer and closer to that Shaska Kuig, to that 65. I definitely would look at that as well. Kind of other little things that come up as well are your révocáil, or your prepositions. That's another thing that people can get a little bit mixed up with. So your simple prepositions, your the, all of those ones, I definitely would have a look at those and kind of know how to use them and within context. And kind of something to look at as well is the actual changes that some of those prepositions make to a noun. For mar hampla, an révocáil what's that going to do to a word that starts with a B, for example? So in Dublin, Malia Aha Clia. So clishin with an shin on toru ivain. We hear that uru, that little eclipsis there, the M before the B. So learning some of those rules that apply when you have simple prepositions. Those are also things that are worth noticing as well. Another thing that I think is I think is very important is that you actually know the layout of the exam that you're going in to sit. There are actually 3 parts of the exam. So on Córá Erdús, the conversation at the beginning, cuig nó sé nó med 5 or 6 minutes of you talking through some of those topics, like your where you're living, maybe work, maybe you are in college and you want to talk about your college course, your interests, caithfheimse, rudí mar sin. And then you move on to the role gníomhaíocht, or the role immerts, the kind of role play, which some people have a they kind of make a little kind of mistakes on those, and they struggle with that. In terms of the role immerts, I definitely would look at structúr ceistine. So the structure of sentences, the structure, of questions and how to form questions. Something that I did with other students is that we looked at the key question words, and we looked at how we structure that, how to structure questions in all 3 verb tenses. So we're looking at question words such as maybe cén áit, where, and how we can structure that out. Cahan, when, cé, who. Na focal sin. So that's kind of interesting, and you can make a little tabla, you can make a little table and practice writing those out. So within the role immerts, obviously the examiner will ask you questions first, and then you have to ask the examiner questions as well. But just knowing how to formulate questions, don't worry, the actual card by Carta os de chur agus to a cainte agus a chur ceistine ar a scrúdaitheora. So you will have a card when you are asking and answering some of those questions. So that's definitely something that I would look at. Within the role immerts as well, some things that stump people are probably things like dates and numbers, ifracha agus dátaí. So that's something that I definitely would recommend looking at also. And then the Shra picture, again, that's going to look at a series of 6 pictures. Obviously you're not seeing any of this before. It's not like the Leaving Cert where you're learning off a bunch of Shra picture and you're learning stuff off. You're not going to have seen this before. So it's again structuring a simple story o hús go deireadh from beginning to end, and again working on some of those structures, your stórfocail. It is all going to tie in together. There's obviously some other things that are included in this thuairisc, in this report. I definitely would recommend that you would have a little look at it. There is an English language version as well if you want to check that out. So sin é a chairde, go nairíonn tá le duine be a bheith sa duine an scrúdaithe teg an tatan se thugann. So best of luck to anyone that is doing the teg B1 oral exam. Má tá sé bigúra níos mó gaige ólam leannig mar ar na man hóisialta. Gur a míle maith a chairde.